What up? Seth Feroce here. We're doing some shoulder training today with new Isolator athlete, Lindsey Spitler. She got the shaft at Junior Nationals. That's where you guys will recognize her from. She apparently looked too much like a bodybuilder, which I kind of tend to agree with them. She's another genetic freak. It's pretty ridiculous. She puts me to shame in the workout. So don't get on me too hard about this, guys. But some of the things that she wanted to work on is rounding off her shoulders. So throughout this workout, you'll see that we just do some. I explained to her how to round off certain body parts without adding too much muscle, because she doesn't need any more muscle. She just needs to refine her body type, because I think she could be the woman's physique of the future. Right now, you'll see that's what we're working on, pulling the dumbbells in front of her so that they cap off her delts and give her a more rounder, fuller look. This video was done I think it was done about 6 or 7 weeks ago. Since then, me personally, you can see in the video, Hani and I had just started a new program. And right now, I'd say that I'm about 15 pounds heavier than I was in this video. I'm a lot rounder and I'm a lot fuller and harder. To me, the concept on shoulders is all about hitting it from all the different angles. That's the most important thing, because that's how you get a very round, full look to your shoulder. Just hitting it from the same angles every single workout, you won't get that look. You'll just get bigger in those in those certain areas you're working. You can see Lindsey now holding dumbbells in front of her. It can put a little bit more stress on your shoulder joint. That's why you tend to use a weight that you feel comfortable with. You don't ever go and try and heave weight that you can't handle or do something that you don't feel comfortable. I tend to go a little bit heavier on these exercises. I feel comfortable with doing it. I have a little bit of body English that I need to clean up. That's something that, whenever I train with Hani, you can, and any of you seen the video, he's up my butt about it. So I need to personally work on that a little bit better. Lindsey here, she has perfect form. You can tell. Right now, you can see me tapping on her shoulders. That's another thing that Hani, whenever he trains me, he's very adamant about doing. It's a way to get the mind-to-muscle connection. For people that already have the ability to do so, to have that mind-to-muscle connection, they don't need it as much. But whenever I'm training, say, rear delts and upper chest and my biceps, and I have a partner to train with, that's one thing I really think is a good thing to start doing to help activate those muscles. So we started off with doing the side laterals, and then we moved into some dumbbell presses. You're only going to see a couple sets from each exercise that we did. There's a lot of boring videos out there, and I think that we just need to move through all the exercises and not just bore you guys to death. But shoulders have always been an issue with me because of my elbow ever since last year. Yes, those I think were the 120s or the 130s, so yes, you can call me a pussy, but my shoulders somehow grow and get rounder and bigger. Lindsey, on the other hand, is one strong woman. I think she's doing this. I think she went up to the 80s and just stupid strong. Genetic freak. We moved into dumbbell raises, front dumbbell raises. I like leaning on an incline bench at around like a 45 or a little bit less, like a 37.5-degree angle, depending on what type of incline bench you have. This angle is a good way to, like you can see that she's helping me hold it at the top to get a good squeeze on my front delt. That's one thing to start to pull out cross striations in your front delts whenever you're training for a show. It's also a good way to help rush more blood into there rather than just heave up extremely heavy weight all the time. Now that does have its place whenever you just need to use heavier weight, but right now for this particular workout, we went for a more rounder volume workout because that's something that Lindsey wasn't particularly used to doing. Yeah. We moved into some upright rows. This is where I differ from some people. Lindsey has perfect form. You can see where she's pulling from with her delts. With this, you want to make sure, me personally, whenever I do this exercise, I'm all about just pumping up your shoulders and rushing blood, because this is an exercise I've always felt comfortable doing. I used to do really heavy deadlifts and really heavy shoulders or shrugs, and whenever I do these, I just get into that old school mode, and I tend to get a little out of control with the swinging and whatnot, but it's really something that's helped round off my shoulders. Use a lot, I mean, traps, upper back, shoulders. It's just been a way for me to I feel comfortable doing it, and so I've stuck to doing so. And so far, it's working on my shoulders, and I feel good.
And then you go, and then you come walking in, and I'm like, show me your pose.
Oh no, we're gonna get really a lot of crap from the physique guys.
Oh, talk about the physique guy.
I know, that's funny.
All right, we moved into some isolator work. This is the part of the workout where we tend to do more isolation. This exercise is probably my favorite with shoulders for the isolator. It's a way to hit your rear delts like no other, because I've always had trouble when I grab onto like a reverse pec deck of completely feeling my rear delts, and this exercise just hammers them. And again, it's all about the different angles on your shoulders, and this is one thing, this is a tool that just puts it over the top. Next, we moved into some presses, and whenever you're doing presses with the isolators, it's all about the isolation on the front delt. It's a lot more. And you'll notice when you use, like, say, a dumbbell rather than a barbell press, on the dumbbells you feel a lot more isolation on the delt and on the front because you're using a lot more stabilizer muscles. It's very similar with the isolator. I mean, you're able to target the points of the shoulder that you want to work. And I do my presses a little bit different than Lindsey does. I go for more a wider approach because it's able to put that extra stress on my front delts. So again, like whenever I'm doing an exercise, I visualize what poses I'm going to be hitting. And for this, I'm going with the a rear double bicep. Imagine, you know, my front delts just popping out from behind. Right now we moved into the side laterals, and this exercise is something I usually finish with the FST7s. The whole purpose on this is slow, isolated movements, and you can see how I'm moving my arms. It gives the shoulder a much rounder look for, again, hitting it from a different angle. Look, notice how my hands are placed compared to whenever I would grab with a dumbbell. The same with Lindsey. The weight is hanging a lot lower, so you're hitting your shoulders are getting a different. They're activating a little bit differently rather than the weights in your hands. So I mean, it's again, this is the type of workout that is a good way to switch up your routine and just murder your shoulders. I've been doing this. I've been doing similar routines with this. Some days I put on the isolators first. All right, guys, that was the video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, you can hit me up on my Q&A section here on MD. You can check out Lindsey. She's on Facebook, as am I. It's, you know, Facebook / Lindsey Spitler, Facebook / Seth Feroce. Come check us out. Shoot us some questions. Lindsey is just, you'll hate her when you get to know her just because she's a genetic freak. I mean, she does a keto diet all the time. It never changes. So get to know her. She's cool. She's a cool girl. We're going to be doing some demos all over we're going to go back to doing some shows, and stay tuned and check out some more videos. They'll be coming up within the next couple weeks. All right, guys, take it easy.